Herzlich willkommen und ein fröhliches Hallo von eurem Heringway. Wir spielen Virtue's Last Reward weiter und ihr erinnert euch, beim letzten Mal haben wir mal wieder ein Ende erreicht, das nicht gar so erfolgversprechend war tatsächlich. Aber ist ja nicht weiter schlimm, uns stehen ja noch viele Wege offen. So, okay, und jetzt habe ich habe natürlich in meinem stillen Kämmerlein hin und her überlegt, wie ich jetzt weitermache, wo ich jetzt weitermache, wie auch immer. Und ich sag mal so, ich glaube am ehesten interessiert euch alle, was mit dieser Entscheidung hier ist. Nämlich das zweite Ambidex-Spiel mit Kay. Wir hatten uns damals ja in meinem allerersten Durchgang für Ally entschieden und Kay, die feige Sau, hat das Ganze einfach mal ausgenutzt, um sich gekonnt aus dem Staub zu machen. Und ja, prinzipiell können wir das Ganze ja aber mehr oder weniger unterbinden, indem wir einfach Betray wählen. Mal gucken, was dann passiert. Wir schauen uns das Ganze einfach mal an. Die dumm. Und bitte, Spiel starten. Und da geht das Türchen zu.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Ja, wir wissen Bescheid. So, bla bla bla, Kay, ja, hat mir ein Angebot gemacht und so weiter. Ein Angebot, das ich nicht abschlagen kann. Gut. Wir wissen es mittlerweile natürlich besser.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Auch wird sehr verlockend ist, einfach wieder auf Ally zu drücken, weil ich meine, Kay ist doch so vertrauenserweckend. Oder halt auch nicht. Na gut. Vote has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Na dann. Dann gehen wir mal gucken und schauen, was sich jetzt eventuell verändert hat oder auch nicht verändert hat. Je nachdem.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Also. Fire und Dio gegen Clover. Betray. Betray Ally. Betray. So. Wir erinnern uns, wie sieht's jetzt aus? Also dadurch, dass Fire und Dio Betray gewählt haben und Clover auch Betray, da verändert sich nix. Quark hat jetzt auch in diesem Durchgang 9 BP erhalten. Tamiuchi hat immerhin 3 Punkte dazu bekommen. Luna fällt wieder ein bisschen zurück. Und ja, bei uns ändert sich nichts. Kay bekommt keine 9 Punkte, also kann er nicht abhauen. So, you pick Betray.
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
You don't feel bad about it or anything?
I could ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair.
I had thought that you would choose ally.
If I had, then you'd have 9 BP right now, wouldn't you? Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Ja, ist richtig. Vollkommen richtig, Kay, vollkommen.
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Ja. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Well...
No need to apologize. Trust must be earned in a game like this.
Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
Wenigstens sieht er selber ein. The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh? If you just picked Ally, I'd have 9 BP right now. Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9BP.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
Das hat sich also auch relativ schnell erübrigt bei denen. So, you chose Betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
Achso, ja genau, in der Zeitlinie war Luna ja schon zu dem Zeitpunkt tot. Natürlich. Also, was hätte er anders wählen sollen?
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, whoa, nobody's saying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
Jetzt kann er auch noch Gedanken lesen.
The ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? Then that means we can play the AB game over and over using the star keys, right?
So it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. There are 3 white doors on the floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. We've still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah. Looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a blue solo.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
Say something.
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear, too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pears.
Then what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here. Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Well, maybe, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
You trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know one of us is a killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. and there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance. What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of your participants halfway through?
Wait, then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. I think it might be a good idea for us to all look for the killer.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay. If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
Oh yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
Alright, Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
Das hatte ja jetzt fast schon ein ganz klein bisschen was wie Geschlossenheit oder so ähnlich. Zumindest wirkte es zumindest so, als ob in diesem Durchgang die Leute ein bisschen mehr nachdenken würden. Und nicht so impulsiv handeln würden. Aber okay, vielleicht kommt es mir auch nur so vor. Hier sind wir also mit Kay unterwegs, nicht mit Phi. Auch gut. Und wir sind im Infirmary, in der Krankenstation quasi. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark, no killer. At least as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here. Technically, at least. The old woman.
Darüber hinaus sei natürlich gesagt, ich weiß, dass das Spiel jetzt, also spätestens ab diesem Punkt auch jetzt ein bisschen komplizierter wird und vielleicht auch so ein ganz klein wenig noch mehr Aufmerksamkeit erfordert. Weil wir als Spieler wissen mittlerweile natürlich teilweise mehr als die Charaktere. Das kann mitunter sehr verwirrend sein, fürchte ich. Ich werde das jetzt aber auch nicht an jeder Stelle dann irgendwie nochmal betonen müssen, oder ich werde es jetzt auch nicht an jeder Stelle betonen können. Einfach, wo jetzt nochmal die Unterschiede sind. Teilweise fällt es euch vielleicht selber auf, teilweise wundert ihr euch vielleicht. Soll jetzt aber, ich glaube, das ist jetzt nicht so relevant. Also wir müssen jetzt hier nicht jeden einzelnen Punkt tatsächlich hervorheben, der jetzt so ein bisschen anders ist. Könnte man natürlich machen, aber das ist mitunter auch irre anstrengend, weil man sich da wirklich an jeden Handlungsstrang wirklich noch genau erinnern muss, was da und da abging. Werdet ihr wahrscheinlich mitunter sogar noch ein bisschen besser können als meine Wenigkeit, aber naja, gut, okay. Ja, wir werden sehen, wie sich die ganze Sache entwickelt. Jetzt, wie gesagt, erstmal noch mit Kay hier in der Krankenstation und bei der alten Frau. Oh yeah. She was lying silently on the bed furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have fooled most people into thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened, and now looked like any other stain. That was when I noticed it. Huh? Wait a minute. Look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah. For some reason, there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist. A watch, perhaps.
A watch?
Yes. It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know, it just looks like it was kinda wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point. Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or some? Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? Das ist übrigens eine sehr gute Frage. Warum haben sie das nicht vorher gesehen, als sie die alte Frau tatsächlich, also als sie die alte Frau das erste Mal quasi untersucht hatten? Das hätte unter Umständen der ein oder anderen Person auffallen können. Fei, die die alte Frau untersucht hat. Luna, die quasi gesehen auch nochmal darüber geguckt hat. Naja. Nehmen wir es mal so hin. This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would
Width.
mean...
Wie spricht man das aus? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Wir hatten es schon mal beim letzten Mal, bei einem der letzten Durchgänge hatten wir gehört. Ich versuche mich ja auch teilweise immer so ein bisschen daran zu orientieren, um mal wieder zur Aussprache zu kommen. Ich versuche mich ja auch teilweise bei manchen Wörtern so ein bisschen daran zu orientieren, wie die Charaktere diese Wörter aussprechen. Und ich weiß genau, dass Fei das in einem der letzten Durchgänge auch schon ausgesprochen hat, dieses Wort. Und ich habe versucht, es mir zu merken. Verdammt, es ist mir nicht gelungen. Egal. She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant, just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
Okay. Is something wrong?
Oh, no. Nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet? We were quite thorough during our earlier search, but I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Then that means they've been holding onto it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
So, the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet.
Yes.
And you're telling me they're probably wearing it?
Correct. Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words, but in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, they were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were. To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and took her place.
But why would someone do that?
That? I have no idea. Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here. But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding. The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes. Have you discovered something?
Kay! I know how we can identify the killer.
Oh?
We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it. There should be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then. That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Yeah. First, we need to finish looking for Quark though. We've still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else.
Understood. Shall we go then?
Yay, dann lass doch einfach mal gehen und so. Okay, hoppla. Überraschung, Überraschung, was sich jetzt so ergeben hat. Und eventuell kann der eine oder andere jetzt auch einen Bezug zu Temiuchi herstellen. Der ja auch fleißig mit dem Luminol herumhantiert hat in einem der letzten Durchgänge. Da war er nämlich auf den Trichter gekommen. Entschuldigung, da war er nämlich auf den Trichter gekommen, dass er mit dem Luminol die Armbänder befeuchten muss, bespritzen muss, wie auch immer, um herauszufinden, na gut, okay, für Temiuchi war die Aussage, dass der Killer der alten Frau Zero sein muss, so wie wir ihn richtig verstanden haben. Was jetzt, naja, Sinn ergibt oder nicht Sinn ergibt, wie auch immer. Er hat jedenfalls auch mit dem Luminol herumhantiert, um den Mörder der alten Frau zu finden. Wir haben schlussendlich dann gesehen, das war dann später, als wir mit Fei unterwegs waren. Auch da hatten wir dann nochmal mit dem Luminol herumgespielt und wir hatten dann Temiuchis Plan einfach nur weitergesponnen und dann hatten wir mit dem Luminol nochmal hantiert, als wir Kay und Dio gefunden hatten und das lasse ich dann jetzt so im Raum stehen. There's 3 doors here too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
But it looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Whatever. Let's take the door on the right first. On the right first? Das ist Gollum Bay, oder? Ja, tatsächlich. Treatment Center? Waren wir schon im Treatment Center? Ich glaube gar nicht, ne? Ich glaube irgendwie nicht. So. Huh? What's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at a workbench. You go check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Nothing. He's not here either. Hey Kay. How's it going over there? Kay! Can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back up to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
Was it?
Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on the store says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open the safe, who did?
Gute Frage. Warum durfte das grüne Team in dem Fall ins Treatment Center gehen? Als wir uns aber quasi gesehen für das grüne Team entschieden hatten, warum mussten wir hier bei Golem Bay rein? Wo ist der Roboter, der auf der Liegefläche normalerweise liegen sollte? Wo sind die anderen? Also der Raum hier wurde nicht so wie wir jetzt gerade in dem Raum sind, wurde der Raum nicht von einem Team gelöst. Kann er nicht, weil es fehlen die ganzen Roboter an den Seiten, die dann eben heruntergefahren werden mussten. Es fehlt, wie gesagt, der Roboter, der in der Mitte auf der Liegefläche liegen sollte. Ja, und warum ist der Safe offen? Und wo ist der Inhalt des Safes? Well, there's no point thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. Also, auf ins Treatment Center. Wie gesagt, sollte ein Raum sein, in dem wir noch gar nicht waren, glaube ich. Ja. Mal schauen, was sich hier so finden lässt. So, this is a treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kinda strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So, why are there two rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden, or small holes he might have escaped through. Oh, das sind irgendwelche Quallen im Aquarium oder irgendwie sowas in der Art. Da sieht irgendwie aus wie eine Uhr oder so. Och, das wird doch ein schöner Raum, sag ich euch. Hier die ganzen Rätsel zu lösen. Ach, das wird so herrlich. Huh? What are these?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The windows all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see him.
Shall we open it?
Yes, might as well. Have at it. Die Dom. Nummer 1.
What?
Hoppla. Ach, da war er die ganze Zeit. Warum? Wie? Was zum Teufel? Quark! No. Oh no. His bracelet. It's... Oh God.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down. Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed a finger to Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he's still alive, why is his bracelet off? Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died.
Perhaps Zero Sr. took it off?
What? Why?
I have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Sr. brought Quark here and put him in this pod thing too. Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment. Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
He's sick? What has he got?
Well, how would I know that? In any event, We should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...?
No, I believe it would be best to leave Quark here. As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Oh.
I'll close the pod's cover then. Is that all right?
Yeah. Sure. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine. I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
But if someone locks him in, he's screwed?
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock. Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse. I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Tja, war das jetzt die richtige Entscheidung, Quark dazulassen, nachdem wir ihn gefunden haben? Oder hätten wir ihn nicht doch mitnehmen sollen? Ich finde, Kay hat an der Stelle durchaus einen Punkt. Wir wissen nicht genau, was mit Quark ist, warum er in diesem komischen Behälter ist. Wir könnten irgendetwas ziemlich falsch machen, wenn wir ihn da einfach rausnehmen. Aber genauso gut könnte es auch ein riesengroßer Fehler sein, ihn da einfach drin zu lassen. Und ihn jetzt vor allem wieder komplett unbeaufsichtigt zu lassen. Das ist so ein bisschen das Problem, was ich jetzt an der Stelle damit habe. Aber nun gut, okay. Surprise, surprise! Da haben wir ihn, den kleinen Ausreißer. Er befand sich tatsächlich noch die ganze Zeit hier. Innerhalb der Spielumgebung. Und alle waren einfach nur zu dämlich, ihn zu finden, so wie es scheint. Na gut, bis auf Tenmyoji in unserem letzten Game Over. Denn da hat er ja Quark schließlich auch finden können. Gut, okay, damit ist die ganze Sache, die ganze Messe noch nicht gelesen. Nee, es geht natürlich noch weiter. Aber wie es weitergehen wird, das erfahren wir erst beim nächsten Mal, wenn es eben weitergeht mit Virtue's Last Reward. Ich sag dann jetzt erstmal wieder Tschö mit Ö und hoffentlich bis ganz, ganz bald.